Hello and welcome to today's video. There's been a lot of talk about Lamy Dark Lilac over the last little while, and I even made a little quick short video some time ago about what had been happening, and a quick brief rundown on that is that in 2016 Lamy released Lamy Dark Lilac, which was an ink and a pen safari collaboration thing that became insanely popular. Incredibly popular, and rightfully so. Beautiful ink, beautiful pen. Now, when that ink stopped being available, and I'm lucky enough to have an actual full bottle of that ink here, or almost full, you could sell that bottle on eBay for an exorbitant price. It's become so popular. And then earlier this year, retailers in Europe and in the US and stuff started selling Lamy Dark Lilac, and everyone was like, oh my God, they've re-released it. Until we got it, and we realized there's a few little differences. So basically, Lamy in the US said it was the same ink. Lamy in Germany said it was a slightly different formulation. And when it came down to it, what had happened was the red dye that went into the 2016 edition of Dark Lilac is no longer available. So the red dye that they have used for the 2024 edition is different, therefore giving it a slightly different color and very clearly a very different sheen. Now, I am showing these under completely natural light. Like, I have no LEDs, no room lights, nothing. This is just light pouring in through my window. So I'm trying to show them as evenly as possible. This is a new swatch card of each ink, and I've tried it on a number of other kinds of paper as well. So I'm going to show it to you so we get a bit of a sense of what you can expect from these different inks. Now, the 2024 edition is available in bottled form from certain retailers. You can still get it occasionally. The retailer I wanted to get it from didn't have a bottle at the time, so I just got a sample. This is from Pole Prediction. But I think we have to be really clear to distinguish between 2016 Dark Lilac and 2024 Dark Lilac, because they are different inks. They're both beautiful, but they are different inks. So if you are after the original Dark Lilac, you are going to be paying a lot of money for that ink. If you want the new Dark Lilac, which is a beautiful purple with a bright green sheen, this is a lovely addition. So these are them on colouring cards. You can see that the colour, base colour, is slightly different there. I think the new one is slightly warmer, not quite as vibrant as the original, but the original is quite a plummy purple, as I put it, and it has that lovely gold copper sheen, as opposed to this bright, vibrant sort of green sheen. So they are different inks. They both perform relatively similarly, and I'm going to write with both in just a minute as well, but let's look at it on some other paper in the meantime. So here I have them on Midori paper. This is just in one of the MD paper little notebooks. You can see just how different that sheen is. And these have all been applied within minutes of each other using the same glass dip pen and then the same, in this case, sort of metal blade to sort of smear the ink around. Even in the writing, there is an insane amount of sheen on the new ink. It is a super, super sheening ink. Like that, boom. Like, the sheen on the original Dark Lilac is so beautiful. That gold sheen, I love. I love the original Dark Lilac ink. I use it sparingly because we are on limited supply. But, this new one, it's a beautiful purple, but wow, that sheen is so strong and so present that in some of that writing, you actually, I don't think the camera's going to pick it up quite like I am. I'm seeing it sort of in real life, but like if you look there, like it's just so present in that writing, and that's just a glass dip pen. So you see here on Midori, the color differences are very apparent. Next, I have them here on Rodeo. I'll just turn it on its side. So we've got the 2016 and then 2024. 2024 is a more muted purple. It is very clear. That vibrant color on the original is just not coming through to the same extent. It's lighter in some of the shading, but once again, it's got a bit of that green sheen coming through here on the Rhodia as well. And then lastly, here they are on Tomo River. Like, I'm moving it around to sort of get some of the sheen to show. The 2016 sheen's on the pooling, but like it's a blanket sheen there on the 2024. It's just wild. You don't see a whole lot of the purple. And it's one of the things I loved about the original Dark Lilac was it's just such a lovely base purple. It's a color purple that I want to write with every day. Whereas this one, I'm not a big Sheen fan. I preferred the color of the ink. While that's beautiful in its own way, like it's absolutely stunning in its own way, it sheens so much that you can barely see the color. So it is a very, very different ink. I hope I'm showing just how different these are. And obviously, in the right, this isn't what you're going to get with writing. But with writing here, like it is a wild amount of sheen on the new ink in comparison. So I have the original Dark Lilac inked up in my Dark Lilac Safari, and I've got the new Dark Lilac in my TWSBI Diamond Mini. Both have a medium nib, and this is rhodia paper, 80 GSM. So I'm just going to do a quick writing sample and a couple of little things, just so we get a sense. I'll sort of speed through this a bit. So that's the two inks side by side. You can see on this rhodia paper, I chose rhodia because the ink isn't going to sheen as much as, say, Tomo River. So we do get to see the ink color. I love that plummy nature of the original Dark Lilac. I think it's got a really beautiful sort of, as I said, a base purple. And this new Dark Lilac has a lovely purple too, but it is a different, slightly different purple. It's not quite as vibrant purple, and it's sort of a little bit more muted. But yes, that's them in a writing sample here from two pens. You can see that they're both lovely inks. Don't get me wrong, lovely, lovely inks, but they are slightly different. One last color comparison that I wanted to do here is show against a red, a blue, and then another purple. So we'll put the 2016 one in there and the 2024 one in there. So you can see there by the color range, but they're both clearly very purple inks. There's no mixing of red and blue sort of coming through too much, but they are a very different purple. And as opposed to Octopus Fluid's Aubergine there, you can see that they're both warmer, more, sort of dusty kind of purples, but they're not the vibrant violet kind of purple that Aubergine is. They are very, very different, not just that sheen, but just in the tonal range of the ink, that sort of more muted purple versus a sort of more vibrant plummy purple. So what do you do? Well, good luck finding the original. As I said, I'm so lucky to still have so much of my bottle and, a range of sort of the cartridges as well. If you find the original Lamy Dark Lilac in a shop or at a reasonable price, if you're into purple inks, buy it. It's great. The new one, it's a beautiful purple and it's got some great properties in that sheen. If you're a sheen lover, if you love that green sort of sheen, this is an ink for you. Like that Aubergine there from Octopus Fluids also has a lovely present green sheen. So yes, there are lovely things about the ink, but it is a different ink. I love the fact that Lamy have introduced a purple into their standard range. And if this is going to be released internationally, I think it's great. It's also not to be confused with the Violet Blackberry, which is a 2024 special edition. The new Dark Lilac is designed to go into their standard line of inks. So will it be globally? We don't know. Lots of retailers are going to have it though. The new Violet Blackberry is a different color altogether, and hopefully I'll be able to show that to you at a later date as well. But I wanted to show the two Dark Lilacs side by side here. So thank you for watching. I hope you found this interesting and useful. Please like and subscribe, hit the notifications button, all that kind of stuff. If you've got a product you think I should be looking at, or if there is a way you would like to support my channel, I would love to hear from you. In the meantime, enjoy your inks, whatever they may be, and I'll talk to you soon.